see the dark inside of me. No one will ever change this animal I have become. Wait, we're live? Oh, God, we're live. Hello, viewers. Silent Service here, back with another Atlantic Fleet video. You see me here moving the Eugen task group. Well, currently Eugen task group, but once it comes out of dock, Gneisenau task group again, back to Germany after a massive success in a fight against the battleship Warspite. Well, when I say massive success, Warspite and a destroyer and the entire convoy they were with were sunk, although we did in the end lose Admiral Grush Bay to Warspite's 15-inch guns. And so, we carry on with our first engagement of this video. A tribal class destroyer. You would have already seen the name, I'm not going to attempt the name. Has encountered the Scharnhorst task group. So, yeah, let's begin. Oh, God. Hold on a second, my dog is being really annoying right now. Jack, please move off the blankets! Jack! Jack, please move! Thank you! Sorry about that, viewers. My dog is being quite stubborn. Oh, God, and he's now wanting attention. Oh, God. Right. Okay, well, giving him attention. Back to playing. So, 26.5. Yep, 26.5. Like, don't try and lick my face, Jack. Please don't try and lick my face. Oh God, has he messed up my headphone? No, he hasn't messed up my headphone setting. Good. I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't listen. I'm gonna go 27.3 because I just think this ship in 27.3 wasn't actually very far off. And I've just realised both the destroyers here have light damage somehow. I wouldn't know how. Max elevation. Max elevation for one of them is not going to work. This one is a lot closer, so max elevation may work. It did work. No action. This is surprising. Because don't the 4.7s have a longer range than us? No, more 13.3. Yep, went with that instead of my original, and the destroyer is going down. And that ends our engagement here. Yeah, I was correct in that she's a tribal class. And Eugen's task group encounters another destroyer, a JKN class, Juno. We do not have any assistance from the Luftwaffe. Predictable though, it's Goering. Goering, I mean, not Goering. Yeah, it's Goering. I don't know why I said Goering. I got too used to the naval art streams where I had to say Goering guns, and I've confused Goering with Goering. Hermann Goering was the head of the Luftwaffe. And for some reason in this reality where Nazi leadership was changed to less genocidal leaders, Goering stays as the head of the Air Force. When I say less genocidal leaders, though, in this alternate universe, it doesn't mean that they were less intending of going to war. It only just means they're going to go to war, but not cause genocides. Well, maybe there might be of rangefinder control teams, but who knows? And that might only just be in the Navy. And of our own people. Our rangefinder control teams are complete and utter shizer. Oh, just so you know, viewers of the younger age, please do not go to Google Translate and translate what I said. Thank you. Nor repeat what I said. There we go. Done the part that would make it that I don't get... Well, yeah. Done the part that at least make parents happy that I've said not to say those words. Although also made them unhappy as well by even revealing those words, but who cares? Who cares? Usually people are like my sort of age when they start getting into naval warfare stuff, so yeah. They're usually like in their mid-teens when they start liking naval warfare stuff. How is the Juno not sunk yet? Oh god, that's too far. Ludman. Mr. Ludman. Gets the kill on the Juno. Eugen did the major damage part, but Juno got the kill. Okay, so now the Eugen's task group can finally get its repairs that it's needed. So within 5 turns, the group should be back out. At most. Battle cruiser Repulse and an escorting. Well, if I know the Renown and Repulse enough, I know that one torpedo hit to them and they're gone. But I'm remembering some rules I made. I want to keep as much capital ships up as possible, but also at the same time sinking some. You know what? Repulse. It's just too juicy of a target to miss out. Like, the British need to learn their lesson. Battle cruisers. Oh wait, no. I'm not going to say the British need to learn their lesson because I admittedly have a love of battle cruisers. I have, considering the fact that out of the ship classes I've made in naval art, my favourite is a battlecruiser class. Okay. 40's going to continue diving, while 39 would get the glory for getting at least a hit on repulse. Two torpedoes in the center and repulse goes down. Yeah, that was the thing I hated in my Royal Navy playthrough that ended horribly. Well, ended with me basically giving up. Is that the Renown went down very easily to just one torpedo. It just proves to show how susceptible to fire battle cruisers are with normal armor schemes. In naval art, I'm able to do better armor schemes because you can merge parts inside of each other, but you obviously can't do that in real life. But yeah, casualty reports, with how slow she's sinking, I would say, other than the people in the immediate area of the torpedo hit and the explosion, well, people in the immediate area of the explosion might have survived, so count for those. I would say about like 75% of the crew would get off, especially considering the fact we're keeping the destroyer afloat. But yeah, that's the repulse going down. Well, going down, ironically, by capsizing to port. Just a year or so earlier than it's supposed to. Or wait, did repulse actually capsize to port? Or capsize at all? Well, yeah, I know she capsized because she was upside down when she was discovered, and still is. What's left of her wreck, I should say. I'm just actually wondering now if this superstructure on Repulse is actually their superstructure during World War II, because for the county classes, it doesn't get the county classes, the Queen Anne's mansions, for the ones that had it, which I think all of them actually did have it. Right. Continue diving. But yeah, I definitely think for Repulse, her sinking is something that is survivable for the majority of the crew aboard her, because with how slow she's actually going down, as well as also the fact as well she's going down relatively, in terms of like bow or sternward, level. And during the time she spent at an angle manageable for crew to climb decks, I believe would have been enough for a crew on survival mode to get up to an escape point. Time to disengage. Yeah, Repulse. We only took out her steering pumps and portside secondaries, but what I think happened was the portside secondaries had a magazine explosion, which also led to the engines underneath the forward funnel exploding as well, the boilers. U-40's damage was already there. But yeah, 37,500 tons. And as a bit of a sorry we sunk another capital ship of yours, we're gonna let this convoy go. Like, yeah, let him go. Hold on a second. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to let him go. Because although one of my ships have gotten a very, very great firing angle on... You know what? I'm actually going to take advantage. And Icarus. Where to hit her, where to hit her, where to hit her. I'm gonna hit her about smack bang amidships. That's where I found in most cases for destroyers to survive though, so I shouldn't have actually have done that. I could already disengage though, because Icarus lost her sonar systems. And there goes the Icarus. We can disengage with only light damage to U-38. So Z4 is the first one to get out, and now Gneisenau, Nuremberg, and Ludman are also out. Eugen's going to be out in a turn. Right, so is there any ships I can... Right, available in August of 40. At that time we'd probably have France as well. Hutton we wouldn't get. I'm gonna get Blucher and Scheer. And still gotta wait till September before I can start my fleet, my destroyer raiding group. This just goes to prove that Blucher is a cursed name in German service. Blucher is... Oh, God. Blucher, join your sister ship, the Resource Waster. Right, hip her. Onslow and a convoy of freighters. Nothing for right now. I'm going to disengage, citing not a good enough firing arc. For what I'm confident with in this game currently, that isn't a good enough firing arc for me. And in this game, I've only just gotten confident enough to fully do anti-submarine warfare the way it's meant to be done, instead of just firing guns or torpedoes at them, although I still do that. One thing I've been actually debating in my head whether or not to do is Twitch. If I should stream on Twitch or not. Eclipse. Alright, elevation. I'm gonna go 13.4. Let's go. What the? Shoot, that was my double click. Wasn't it? Yeah, that was my double click problem. Plagued me in naval art, now it's plaguing me here. Elevation 16. For Lutzow to fire on. One thing I want to do at some point is bring the Deutschland twins together. Before you say, oh, but there were 3 Deutschlands. Remember, I've lost one of them, so there are now, in this reality, 2 Deutschlands, so the Deutschland twins. as the triplets can't be together. As what the remaining twins are the triplets. As their third sibling unfortunately can't be there. And the third sibling actually had quite heavy casualties. Well, yeah, most of them were torn to pieces by 15-inch shells and shrapnel, and or were trapped within the ship by the by debris or their injuries. Jack? My dog. This again. Being a bit stubborn. Come here, boy. Okay. Okay. Right, now we're back in somewhat decent action with the Scharnhorst. Why, when 16 was too long, does the... You know what I said about possible rangefinder crew genocide? I think I might order that as head of the Navy. As... Oh god. These rangefinder crews are not learning. Right, Leipzig. Leipzig's rangefinder crew, they get a pass right now. I'm gonna put it under a free strike system. If they do elevations that were proven to be too long or too short, and then do an elevation that was longer than the one that was long, or shorter than the one that was short, they then end up being put on the list. But it gets reset for every time every time the first, like, one of the first recommendations they make hit. Like, to lose a strike, they have to hit within the first 2 recommendations. We're gonna withdraw. Let him go. Oh god, I forgot about Hipper. I'm sorry, Hipper! God, I can't lose Hipper. I can't lose it. Yeah, it's gonna be... oh yeah, how else was I gonna keep it under its nickname Resource Waster? Gearing! We need you here. We don't have Gearing here. What is he, scared? Okay. Elevation 12-1. High explosives. Fire. Miss. more airstrikes. Men, it's been an honour playing with you tonight. Wait, no, it's gentlemen. It's been an honour playing with you tonight. Oh god. Hit her! Hit her! Oh shoot! I forgot about the hipper, and that's what happens. We've gotten our second casualty. I can afford casualties in destroyers, but I can no longer afford casualties in cruisers. But heavy cruisers. Like, but I can definitely say this: as long as Eugen survives, we're fine. .4 fire. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with the light cruisers or the destroyers. They can just none. Just move all remaining ships from when the. Yeah, I could have just done that initially. Onslow's sinking. And that, my friends, is going to be the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Silent service going silent.